Good afternoon, folks, and welcome back to the next adventure of my newest Starfield playthrough. As I did in my
A friend
previous
offered me a
episode.
nice cushy office job, but I'm making double out here in the Sidonian mines. Joke's on them.
I did my previous episode. After I did the previous episode, at the end of the previous episode, I started the process for the first episode of Sys Def, so that's what we're going to do today.
Coordinating
First, let's check in
between
with
the
Tracker's
Star
mind
Yard
to see if she's got anything.
I'll never forget that you helped us finally catch that crazy bastard.
So how'd that sensor work out for you? Did you catch your guy?
We did. Soon after you left, the signal pinged. Soon as it did, I sent word to my fellow tracker, and he made a move on our guy. And on top of that, we bagged another wanted criminal. Turns out our guy was using the launch pad as a rendezvous point to traffic illicit goods, including human organs and worse. We caught the buyer as well, thanks to you.
So how'd that...
Final cargo destination concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity for the remainder of the day. Detonations to resume tomorrow morning.
Bye. Hope I never have to kill you.
Do your part to keep Sidonia graffiti-free.
Sounds... Why is the game all wonky on this? Alright, let's go find this person that we're supposed to look for. We're supposed to be looking for Carl Fielding's debt. Probably get some more Sidonian missions while we're doing this. Which will probably be my next episode after this. Knock out some of the Sidonian missions that are gonna start popping up. So that's over there.
Learning to accept the truth of higher power is key to understanding the universe.
There's some more-
Greetings, my child. Is there any assistance the Sanctum Universum can offer you?
Gracious for anything you have to offer.
Very well. Please accept this gift in peace and prosperity. Blessed is the Lord, for he giveth to those less fortunate. May I assist you with anything else? Perhaps you would be kind enough to stay and hear more about our beloved Holy Creator.
I take it you were going to give my naive friend here an earful about God either way.
Not unless your friend wishes to decline. I wouldn't push faith on anyone who is not willing. The gift is merely an example of how the Lord seeks to bring his children closer.
All set.
Then please, go in peace. The Sanctum Universum will always be here if you need us.
Mention something about offering assistance to those in need.
We will always offer assistance to anyone who needs it, regardless if they choose to follow our faith. One is not conditional upon the other. We would never turn someone in need away, and we will happily serve those of any level of need.
I don't need anything at the moment, but good to know they're
Of
here.
course, we are happy to provide. Come back anytime. Faith be with you.
So, Universal Sanctum.
How's it?
So here.
Sometimes it feels like the UC forgets we're out here. But there'd be no UC if it hadn't been for Mars.
I don't think you have
Being a miner is dreary. Being a mining executive is just...
I feel like
Neat.
I got them in a lie, but maybe I'm...
Horus is good people,
I would
but I
call him out
prefer
on it,
Joy's
but
line of
I would
thinking.
definitely
We
find
gotta
it.
find our own way.
Brings you to the community center.
I came to do a little good old-fashioned soul searching. You'd think it'd be easy to find, given it's my soul. But nope. Turns out it's a lot harder than it looks.
Tell me about yourself.
I lived a pretty quiet life to start. But the quieter things got, the more noise I made. Got into trouble, did the whole teenage rebellion tour, that sort of thing. Dad used to say I was made reckless by boredom, but I think he deserves some of the credit. Have a good one.
Just some random civilian I can talk to, I guess.
I have a pen pal in New Atlantis. We've never met in person, but she's still one of my best friends. 20 years ago, I moved to Sidonia on a whim. Never thought I'd stay for as long as I have.
What brings you to the community
Not
center?
to get all sappy, but I lost a son in the war. It's been 20 years,
Hey, that's like
but
occasion.
it still makes my brain a bit swirly thinking about it. Just never got to say goodbye, you know? That bugs me. So I come here to try and get peace.
What do you think of the caretakers here?
Joy and Horace? I think they get along well enough. Sure, they argue, but that's a good thing. Disagreement's healthy. What good are your beliefs if you never have to defend them?
It's like
See ya.
Andrasia, but with light-colored hair and different colored eyes. So basically, anybody who's got a name, I can actually talk to. So
My shop may not look special, but it's locally owned and independent.
what's going on? It's videos of being wonky. Trying not to have to deal with it too
Be
much.
careful down near the mines, and enter any active sites at your own risk.
This person to talk to. Citizen there. Mitch. Oh man, this is the kid I was thinking about.
Hey! Haven't seen you around here before. Did you just move in?
No, just visiting.
Visiting Sidonia? It's a good one. No one just visits Sidonia. Nah, you're probably here on business. Am I right?
Partly.
Unless you're visiting friends or family, I guess. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Name's Mitch. I'm just a guy who lives here in the Lux condos. I'm always looking to make new friends. People say I can be a bit much sometimes. I love having people to hang out with and watch movies, talk about books, play games, or whatever.
Happy to make new friends too.
That's great. You can get a little lonely in Sidonia if you don't know anyone. We've all been there. Anyway, I don't want to keep you, but I figured I'd ask. If you happen to know anyone with a ship, I've been looking for some help. You can send my way if they want to make a quick cred.
I have a ship. I can help.
Oh, you do? That's great.
certainly
Well, if it's
what
not
type
too
of
much of
book
an
they want me to look
inconvenience,
for?
maybe I can entice you to do a favor for me? Please?
Possible.
I found out recently that my favorite book series, Dragonstar Force, had a very limited initial run. I really want to collect all the first editions, but it's hard for me to get them shipped all the way out here. I already tracked down Volume 1. Could you go buy it and bring it back here for me? I'll pay you back, of course. Plus, extra for your trouble.
Okay. What are these books about?
They're these old science fiction fantasy books about space and good versus evil and a mysterious magical relic called the Dragonstar. Now, there's this team of heroes who fight space wizards, dragons, demons, and whoever else seeks to take over the galaxy using the Dragonstar.
Sure, I could help you.
You will? Wow, you're the first person to actually agree to do it. Thanks. Well, like I said, I'll make it worth it to you. You won't regret it.
Alright, let's see here. Where does it say? It's an off-world vendor, so it doesn't say where. But I think I might have an idea where. I'm not entirely sure, but right now, let's talk to the guy that we're here to talk to.
Something I can help you with?
I'm here to collect credits. The camp sent me to teach you a lesson.
Adler Kemp. Who the heck is that?
Do you owe money to anyone or not?
Of course I owe money. Unless you're independently wealthy. Everyone's in debt nowadays. I owe Deimos. I owe my landlord. I owe Galbank. Heck, I have a tab at Parsec Deep at Cespear. It's an endless list. So why don't you just leave me here? let me get drunk and find someone else to bother. Okay? Adler, you said? Nope. I think you have me mixed up with someone else. Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. This has been fun, though. Whatever.
It's been nice knowing you. I'm sure you think it was lovely, or I'll go back and tell Adler you said that.
Adler. Oh! Wait! You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else.
How many Adlers are there?
I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Sound good? Yeah?
I don't think Adler's going to be satisfied with that option.
Well, I mean, he doesn't really have a choice. Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right?
Technically, there are several natural geologic phenomena that can stimulate the blood effect.
Why are you hurting the credits?
I'm a miner for Deimos. It's not what I was hoping for out of life. But here I am. Yeah, it's a lousy company. Pays me a salary. But I depend on the profit-sharing bonuses to keep food on the table for my family.
Thinks he spent it all on booze.
Hey, now wait a second. Just because things are tough, and I might be spending my afternoons at the Spear, it doesn't mean I don't care about my family. Adler doesn't get to judge me. No, he's just a low-life pirate who thinks he can push everyone around.
Better figure something out.
What games? Why are you doing this to me? I don't have the money.
I was gonna hurt you if you don't pay him back.
I guess I'm only putting off the inevitable.
And now get your revenge later. And now get your revenge later.
Yeah, sure. And then I'll have the whole Crimson Fleet gunning for me.
Okay, I guess that wasn't the best option.
Brilliant idea.
Sorry, not trying to make trouble. Just want to talk this through. Worth the risk. It's really worth the risk. You could always make the money back up that way.
Sure. I guess I could ask for a 7-day shift. I don't know. Please, tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to wiggle out of the debt. I didn't have much of a choice.
Do you need something?
Deimos Staryard acknowledges the efforts of its citizens to make our city a happy.
Do you ever get songs stuck in your head? Sometimes I have to make up my own songs just to get rid of them. Hi, I'm Renee, and I'm so bored. My mom and dad say not to talk to people I don't know, so I thought maybe I could talk to you and then I know you and I won't be so bored.
I don't know if that loophole works the way you think it works.
Not sure exactly what you mean by that, but trust me, I've thought about this lots and it should be okay. Besides, now we're already talking and it's too late not to. Anyway, what do you want to talk about?
Do you like living here?
It's okay, I guess. It's better than living outside, because Mars can't support life outside and I'd die. But
Yeah.
maybe it would be nice to live on another planet someday. I think I used to when I was a real little kid. And sometimes my mom and dad would take me to visit my grandma and grandpa in New Atlantis.
So the kids your age to play with around here?
Not really. I mean, there's Taye. He's a good friend. But he's also one of my only friends. There aren't many kids on Mars, because my mom says that this is really only a place where people come to work hard jobs for a little while. But I wish there were more kids, because it gets boring, like when Taye is busy and my mom and dad are off working.
Can't be much for you guys to do right
I
now.
like to play with Taye sometimes. We come up with lots of games to play. Sometimes we listen to music or watch shows. But when he's not around, I like to draw. Sometimes I draw things and give them to people since they're so mopey all the time. It makes them smile. Actually, want to help me? I just drew these great pictures of Space Frog, but I can't go out right now. Can you help put them up for me?
What's a space frog?
It's Space Frog from outer space. And he's a little frog character that I made up. I've never seen a real frog before, but I've seen pictures. Anyway, he lives in space and goes around to different planets helping people who are sad or need help. He's great.
Sure, I'd love to. Just tell me where to.
You will? Thank you, thank you, thank you!
Yeah,
People
like
are
I
gonna be
said,
so happy.
A lot of these side missions.
Here's a
popping
bunch of
up
copies
for-
of the Space
so
Frog
that-
drawing I made. You can post them in places where you think people will see them. Thank you so much!
Alright, so another side quest that I just now added. Oh, that's Renee's journal. Her journal? Interesting. Okay, so this is her room, her house.
A friendly reminder that throwing litter off the balconies is prohibited. Please use an
Not gonna read it.
authorized waste
I'm not
receptacle.
gonna read her journal.
How cool is it going to be to see Space Frog everywhere? Well, not everywhere, but all over Sidonia at least.
I don't think this place has changed in decades.
Alright,
Hey.
Taye.
I haven't seen you around here. Best not be looking for trouble, right? I've seen some karate videos. Hey, who are you?
Name is Janae Renee, Ray Odin's daughter, and you are?
Nice to meet you. I'm Taye. I live here in the condos. Sorry, I don't usually talk to strangers, and I don't know. I guess I'm thinking about lots of different things right now. I don't really know what to say.
School seems concerned about something. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm just worried about my mom. She gets sad all the time, and I just want to help her. She's been that way since my dad died. Only, she doesn't like me talking about it to other people, so I probably shouldn't. But you know what? Maybe you should talk to her? She says she doesn't get to talk to too many other adults much. Maybe talking to her'd help. I don't know. It's worth a shot, though. Right?
So there's some school around here or something? There's school around here?
Nah, there's no school in Sidonia. My mom says it's because everything's so packed together, there's no room for it. But also, there's almost no kids here either, so it doesn't make sense to have one. Instead, we learn remotely. It's cool, I guess, but it'd be cooler if I got to hang out with more kids my age. Like, my friend Renee is fun to hang out with and all, but I think she probably feels the same way. Having a real school would be nice. Later then.
Made another one. That's that kid. Alright. So I'm exploring, talking to people, getting to know people, because this is one of those places where I do that. Hey, it's a bathroom. Okay. Let's proceed. I'm not doing all the side missions just yet. It's like a back door to something. I don't have master skill for locking or lock picking. Not yet, anyways. Yeah, 'cause I think that's interesting.
Chance ensures you have the final
Let's go back to Kepler. Proceed, get this mission proceeding forward.
We have the tech to instantly jump across the universe. You'd think someone would have invented a way to keep rocks out of boots.
Have something for me?
Yeah, been working on it. 3,000? Or what are you talking about?
There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message?
You got the message.
Nice. Nice! You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates?
Who exactly are your associates?
If you haven't figured that out by now, then maybe you aren't cut out for our line of work.
If you think they can handle me.
That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Neva Mora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
I just got back when I paid him. And then some. Okay, so what is this? What's this mission? Oh, Rook meets King. Okay. That's the name of the next mission. So I've literally just finished the mission. So maybe I can knock out a side quest while I'm still here before I actually head out to Europa. Let me check something. I gotta see. I gotta get that. So where does it think I can? Where does it tell me to go? Ah, that's what I thought. That's exactly where I thought it was going to take. To Titan. All right. That's eventual place I want to go. Let's go speak to Trevor and see what I can get started for him.
What's up?
Now we're kind of switched into a miscellaneous mission. I might still go to Titan.
Stay away from the six.
What are we at? How long is this video so far? Yeah, we're only at 26 minutes right now, so I'm probably end up going to Titan.
Unless you're a minor. Or at least don't come crying to me.
Alright, so let's go talk to Trevor. See what he's got going for me. Or what? I heard, because I overheard him when I first got here, so I activated that mission. I think he's gonna want some other stuff going on first. I completely missed where he's at. Sorry, Barry. Alright.
You got the look of a miner about you. Maybe when the new contracts finally open up, you'll give it a go. Welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor, mining director for the Deimos mining project here in scenic underground Sidonia. I could spare a minute or two to chat, so long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose.
How goes mining operations here?
Not so bad for one of the oldest mines in the settled systems. We struggle with the lack of decent equipment, but we work hard and make up for it. As I'm sure you know, we're responsible for supplying resources to Deimos Star Yards, which in turn is responsible for supplying UC naval vessels. That, among other major projects, makes us one of the United Colony's most important mining operations. The prestige and pay that comes with it almost makes up for being stationed at the arse end of the settled systems in the middle of nowhere.
So are you the boss around here?
Yep, that's me. Joined up with Deimos when I was just 17 as a mining gopher. Go for this, go for that, you know how it is. I worked hard, proved myself capable, and got the promotion to mining director about 6 years ago, after the old boss retired. Some of the older guys resent me, but I give everyone a lot of leeway as long as they meet their quotas. So that keeps them happy enough.
Okay. I used to be mining work for Argos. I was hoping you might have work, but it doesn't sound like it.
Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but yeah, unfortunately all our mining contracts are filled right now. Unless, maybe you could help me out with a job, off the books.
Depends on what it is, but let's hear what you got.
Great! I promise it's nothing that'll get anyone in any kind of trouble.
Sure.
See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to. Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right? I've got a plan for solving our little problem, though.
Don't understand where I come into play, or sure, tell me what's...
Okay, glad you're still on board. First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some ore. One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first.
Sure. For free labor. Sounds easy, I'll do it.
When you've got enough, drop it off in the bin over there for processing. Then come see me.
Cutter. Yeah, we'll just put up here for now. So I'm
Remain 2 meters away.
Switch to scanner every time. Okay. So we just want some. I guess I think.
Do you see something that I don't? Almost like some sort of hive colony down here.
Gotta collect 10 penguin iron. So at least I can get this little small mission going. It's not exactly small. Where? Take the news. 5 more. I guess is one way to improve my weight capacity, or my weight skill. So 6.
Report any injuries I may cause to my supervisor.
Iron. Speak to Trevor one last time.
Okay, that ore you mined is really gonna bolster our numbers.
Dropped off we requested.
Great. Now, the next part is a little trickier. Our Director of Mining Operations, Peter Brennan, fired his last assistant over a month ago. Peter's the only one who can approve the order for new equipment, and unfortunately, he's useless without the system. I think I've got a surefire way for you to get that job. Then you, as his assistant, can get him to sign off on the approval.
Okay. Would it be easier just asking for to approve it?
You don't think I've tried? Like I said, the guy is literally useless without his assistant. I don't even know if he knows how to actually use a computer. And everything Deimos does is so mired in bureaucracy because of their contracts with the UC. Which means, unfortunately, we need to do all the things by the book if we want them done at all. Got that industrial court know-how, do you? Then, you know how this is all gonna go down. Go to the Deimos office in orbit, apply for the job, answer some questions about kissing the boss's ass. It's mostly BS, but it's gotta be done. Doesn't matter what you say, as long as you don't say anything too bonkers. We'll talk about how to secure the job after you get that application squared away.
If this is going to involve paperwork, then I have to let you know that suddenly my hands are just useless.
We're not doing that right now, so let's go back to what we were doing. So that's a Sidonia mission. So I think we'll go to Europa, because I think I'm going to do those as a separate unit, and then we might stop at Titan as the last mission once I drop this stuff off, and once I go meet the Rook or the whoever Neva, or meet with Neva on Europa. So I'm going to continue. I know this is probably technically like Sys Def Crimson Fleet Mission 3.3-2. We're gonna go with it right now.
There's nothing like
I don't like doing these like overlapping missions.
The miners pretty much run the lower levels.
See now, like we have Baird as my companion, because he's dealt with the Crimson Fleet, so he's got his own way of dealing with it, and that might give me even a better chance of doing what Sys Def wants me to do.
Oh, home, sweet home. Now where did I meet?
Dust off complete. Orbital insertion completed.
Friends. Alright, so where we're going. Alright, Europa, here we come. Oh, you know what? Oh, it's Jupiter. I think we're able to travel. We'll do cruise. Cruise to Jupiter. That was 22,000 light seconds, or 2,200 light seconds. But we'll get there eventually. I can always cut pieces out if I need to. So I can actually increase my throttle to. Alright, now the numbers are going to start slowly declining. We're going to start dropping pretty quickly. Yeah, okay, so I can change my cruise speed. Same way I do as my regular propulsion. Oh, so it's Jupiter first, now it's going. Alright, yay, we're here.
Thinks you're good enough to join our crew.
I never said that. I didn't know he cared.
You're funny. I hate funny. Remember that. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't.
But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake.
This one.
I want him dead.
Yes, this could be 3-1. I mean, it's still part of the Crimson Fleet, but it's not the first mission. It's the second mission now. Why not demonstrate yourself? Consider
It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long.
I can be certain he's on the radar.
I've been tracking Rick for months. He's making it tough, not gonna lie. He changes his location and identity so often, it's costing me a small fortune just to keep tabs. But you know what? It's worth every damn cred. He's made me look like a fool in front of Delgado, and I'm gonna have his head on a pike.
Why do you want him dead?
Rake used to run with the fleet. Hell, I'm the one who vouched for him in the first place. Back then he had a different name and a different identity. He was a damn good earner too, brought in a ton of creds. Everything was fine until he wanted out. So he ran. And nobody, runs away from the fleet.
So now we're going all the way to Saturn. All right. So that's pretty close too. We're gonna do long leg and high down. It's a slow way of doing it, but I'm doing it anyways. Take advantage of the free legs DLC and use it, because like I said, I can always cut pieces of this out if I need to before I actually post it. Why I'm saying that, because if I cut it out, it's not going to be heard. Alright, there we go. Now the numbers are slowly dropping. I can stop and tighten up the way, or after I'm done doing this little side quest. So I gotta search for evidence too when I get on the ship. If there's any evidence to find. Yes.
This is Dmitry Moldavsky, pilot of the Ragana. We are simple transport.
Boy, I have some bad news for you. You have a crew on board I'm looking for. Looks like trouble there on you. You have a crewman on board I'm looking for.
All right. And what are your intentions with this crewman?
I'm gonna do that and I'll let you go. No. Fleet wants Austin Rake dead. I'd like to board your ship and talk about how to spare him.
Maybe we can work something out. Well, normally I would say no, but frankly it will be safer for us that way. Alright. You can dock. We will talk then.
Lack of love.
So, rotate. Convince him to kill or find a way to spare Austin on board. Alright, we're boarding.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece.
Listening to comms. This is safer. Just want to make sure there wasn't any. Don't lose listening over comms. This is safer.
That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about?
The fleet want Rake dead, but I want to resolve this without my...
You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so he was never on board. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port.
Yeah, if the fleet finds out we're both exposed.
That is fair. We do not want any part of the fleet. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rake was never on ours. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded, in case one got damaged. This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
Hey, stranger. Let's chat sometime, okay?
I thought we were dead. I can't believe it.
If you ever get to the key, you better sleep with one eye open and 2 pistols loaded. So now what? They're gonna put me in a Sys Def prison? I'm not saying it's worse than death, but it's pretty damn close.
This unpleasantness aside, the people of New Homestead will be grateful for these supplies.
Thank you for letting us go.
Yeah, well, that's one option.
You know, I needed this. Exploring the galaxy with you by day, investigating the mysterious legal woes of my long-dead spouse by night.
What else were you hoping for?
Hey, I'm not complaining. Honestly, these have been some of the best days of my life in a long time. I mean that.
Okay. See, you got your sense of humor back.
Vasco never appreciated my humor that much. I was just remembering how I'd pour my heart out to Vasco. So many times. I told him all about Irvin. He showed me a chart of how sad I should expect to feel.
You have a sadness by time chart?
He was really hoping the visual presentation would help. It did not.
Sure about...
Oh, we got to point B many times just fine. Top-notch co-pilot. Would recommend him to anybody. Anyway, I'm glad you're here right now because we have things to discuss about Irvin's case. I heard back from my contact. They looked into Hephaestus Mining Corporation. Looks like they paid off the judge. And thanks to our contact, we now have the receipts.
Okay. What's the truth of Hephaestus paid?
Bank transactions. A precise amount was transferred to the judge only the day before the ruling.
Should hire a lawyer. Do you have any actual evidence with you?
No, my contact does for now. I trust them. We worked together a long time ago. And it depends on what I want to do with all the proof. If anything.
Should we get more evidence?
I tend to agree. It's interesting, but not enough to take it to a lawyer yet. So I know a cyber runner who has accessed corporate archives before. They can dig into the classified archives before we go to a lawyer. We can pay extra for them to use less legal methods to obtain information, but that adds risk.
Okay, let's not press our luck.
That's definitely wise, and absolutely why I'm glad I asked you. I think I can do some digging in public records on my own, so I might. That's much safer. Depending on what they find out, it might be time to talk to a lawyer. I'll see if I can find one. Whew. Taking on Hephaestus isn't going to be easy. And I say this as someone who's fought the Crimson Fleet. Maybe I should study up on the art of cross-examination. Might come in handy at the trial.
It might. Other dead weapons. With the mystery to solve?
Well, my long-lost cousin had this farmstead that was taken over by pirates. I'm just kidding. But no, probably not.
Okay, I think that's the lawyer's job. It's focused on getting evidence.
That's solid advice. Know your actual limitations, and not the ones granted to you by a mysterious superpower. Anyway, let's go adventure while we wait on the cyber runner to get back to us.
Okay, so Barrett's mission has restarted that again. Alright, now I gotta go drop this. Now I gotta go drop the stuff off.
That technically is suitable air.
Doc.
Clamps released.
So I'm going back to, and then I'll go to Titan after I'm done. Alright, we'll do the quick way this time. It's like I could cruise to that location. Probably faster than the loading screen.
The damn mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Brooke, wanna help me with some target practice?
Guard down or something.
Damn mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Brooke, wanna help me with some target practice?
Take them out.
had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate.
Who is Ecliptic?
Mercenaries. Guns for hire that shoot their own parents if they were paid enough. I'll tell you, we do a hell of a lot of dirty work in the Crimson Fleet. But we'd never sell away our souls like an Ecliptic merc does.
What should I say? Oh, boy.
Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear?
Best decision ever.
Yeah? Last person who said that was Rake. So you've already dug yourself a hole about 6 feet deep. And now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Okay. So I can report back to the Vigilance. Titans of Saturn. I guess we're going to have to different ones. Alright, we're going to stop at Titan first. See about this book. Okay, already scanned it. Whatever. Alright, let's go to Titan. So of course. We're going to Titan fast.
You are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. You're cleared to land at New Homestead.
That's cruise. That's what I was trying to do. This so I can scan it. Now I gotta report back to.
Gotta hand it to these folks. They've decided that Soul is worth fighting
Welcome
for.
to New Homestead. Please make your way to the building at the end of the path and down into the colony below. Stay safe and enjoy your visit.
It's got pretty. I mean, it's a lot smaller than Earth too. But it does have pretty decent atmosphere. It's only 100 degrees below zero right now, Celsius. Let's go to New Homestead and see what happens. Looks like they use the Kilo City architecture.
Now we're in the good stuff.
Looks like they use like Kilo style tech in their buildings. So now we're in New Homestead, and then we're gonna Pick up that magazine for that kid back at Sidonia. Okay, yes, report vigilance. Don't do that yet. This right now.
What did we think of the tour?
Very informative. I didn't know about the methane harvesters before coming here.
Sure would be nice to get off world sometime.
Sure, rough draft.
Hello there. The museum here is free to everyone.
Well, I hope you'll come back and see us again sometime.
This right
And
here.
I hope you'll consider another
It's another book. So now I've just unlocked another location.
tour. Tell your
Hong
friends.
Kong landmark.
I will. Thanks again.
Welcome to New Homestead.
Excuse me, Bill.
Boy, am I glad they have
do
a
a better
chance
job
here.
of keeping your tour groups out of trouble.
What do you mean?
That little boy almost wound up on my operating table. Claudio said he was playing with some of the machinery down by the mines and nearly got his arm stuck inside. It could have been ripped off.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, kids, little troublemakers. I'll tell the guests to be more careful.
Damn right. You've got to do something. Or else next time it happens, I'm billing you personally.
Yeesh.
I think Bill was Heller's brother.
Hi there. Always nice seeing a new face.
Which this is Heller's.
I can't believe the chunks here ran out of special sauce again. It sounded like that Luther guy would pay someone to get it for him.
Yeah, there's another side quest mission just popped up right now. For that special sauce for chunks.
You don't want to get hurt or sick around here.
We're not here for that. We're here to get the dragon's
If you're looking to
course.
trade, I'm happy to help. Well, hello there, and welcome to my little shop. Are you visiting New Homestead for the first time?
Yes. Yes, this is my first time.
Oh, nice. You know, it's always such a pleasure to meet people from other worlds. Or just space. I don't judge. I'm Jay. I'm happy to help you find what you're looking to buy or take a look at whatever you want to sell. Trades of all kinds are welcome here. Or if you have any questions for me about the shop, the merchandise, or even just New Homestead in general, I'm happy to help you.
What you're selling, trading, what sort of things you're looking for.
Glad you asked. I'm looking for all sorts of things. Anything, really. Clothing, weapons, jewelry, even stuff they consider junk. You name it. We don't get a lot of off-world stock, so I offer to buy things from travelers. Anything they're willing to part with. Between you and me, people around here talk a lot about tradition and whatnot, but even they get curious about what other worlds have to offer.
So souvenirs or anything like that?
We used to, but not anymore. Believe it or not, the new Homestead Tourism Board decided a while back to do away with souvenirs. We don't really have the resources or facilities to make them here ourselves, and it was decided that anything less than that would seem exploitive of our people and inauthentic. Only thing we have are these souvenir slates about the history of New Homestead. Tell you what, I've got an extra one here that another guest left behind a while back. You can have it.
Okay. Alright, let's see what you
Sure
got.
thing. I'm also interested in buying if you have anything for sale.
This is in their notes. Dragon Force Volume 1. Can't remember. I already have that book. Charity and Godless Universe Part 3. Alright.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Well, I got everything I needed from here.
This colony's a lot smaller than I thought it would be.
For now. I don't want to get too. I don't want to open up too many more missions. So I got what I came here for. I got to go rendezvous with the vigilance so I can complete the next quest. But I didn't find any evidence. That's the problem. I didn't get any evidence.
Feel Feel free to look around, but don't touch.
Alright, where's the... I just want to check. Okay, there's the ship guys.
Got anything you need to offload? You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. Nothing for us to do. You're in good flying condition.
Alright. You modify... Review my vehicles.
Okay,
Because I know I can modify my vehicles. The vehicle I haven't done yet. Just colors. I don't want to deal with that right now. Let's see what ship parts you got. See if there's any upgrades. Pulse lasers. Pulse lasers. Nope. No, stronger than what I currently have. Actually, I don't want to ship. I just want to see what they have. Add. Weapon structural reactors. So they mostly got Nova, Galactic. Yes, this is a lot of the new stuff. These right here. These Nova ships. So I don't think these were part of it. So reactors, well, yeah, see, I can't get better reactors until I get better starship engineering. Because they got all Nova Callans, for the most part here. Weapons. So the flare 15 megawatt IR pulse lasers. I can hardly tell if it's stronger. It's got better range, fire rate. About the same. The difference is this one's got more range. Right. Nothing to do there. Vigilance. Well, I haven't had a chance to search for anything yet because I don't know if I could even search for anything. A limited chance that I had to even do anything. Alright, let's go report to the Vigilance.
Hello, ship. This place needs more decorations, don't you think?
Liftoff looks good. All systems
Basically, all that is part of 3.1. It's the next mission I get from the Vigilance. Part 2.
Stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
That would be Vigilance.
Integrity looks good.
Commander Ikonde wants to see you.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Not right now, Moscow. I will take you out at some point.
I had a friend on the Ragana. I hope I'll be able to see him next time we're on shore leave.
Good for you.
Hello.
I don't want to try to have to be like a true pirate if I don't have to. It's just hard for me to play.
Sys Def Marines are the best of the best.
Sure about that?
At ease, soldier. We got the message from the Ragana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books. Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for.
When I surrendered, I didn't want to kill anyone.
That's a smart line to follow. Part of this role you're playing means having to make hard choices. Just remember not to lose yourself in the part.
We wouldn't be the good guys if we did.
Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Neva's ship. There was concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble earning Neva's trust. Coming to her rescue ensured that would not be a problem.
Nice.
But a gamble that hopefully paid off. On that note, how did things go with Neva? Were you able to join the fleet?
Worked.
Then it worked. You're in. Sounds like everything is going as expected. Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet.
What do you know about Neva?
The woman has a record that could stretch across Sol and back. She started young as one of Neon's street rats, and worked her way up to second in command. She's a force to be reckoned with, so don't underestimate her.
I'm a Neon street rat with Varun beliefs. Not the Zealots, but the Varun normal people. The normal Varun, even though people don't think there's any normal ones out there because the Zealots are giving them a bad name. Everything's going into according to plan.
Yes, you pass your first test and you're still alive. But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make an example of you later. Just remember, these are ruthless criminals, so don't let your guard down.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda?
Got coordinates to the Crimson Fleet base.
Excellent. If you're heading to the Key, I assume you'll be meeting Delgado soon.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
I wonder if the files mention any of his poker tales. Pirates and gamblers are basically part of the same genus.
You will be thankful you did the homework when it comes time for the test. In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the Key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
I don't know if I have any evidence.
We don't have a... Things are progressing rather quickly. I'm sure the commander is pleased.
What's it called? The Crook system.
The system was originally called Alpha Ophiuchi, until a flag was planted there by Jasper Crix, the founder of the Crimson Fleet. Since it was crucial that space travelers avoided that system, navigators marked it as Crix on star maps as a warning. They could have just as easily labeled it Crimson Fleet, so I'm guessing the pirates themselves were responsible for spreading their leader's name. Over the years, people forgot the system's original designation and started calling it the Crix system. It's been that way ever since.
Mention vision upgrade shielding.
That's right. It's something we've requested a while ago, in preparation for a future conflict with the fleet. Once we finalize everything and run a few tests, we'll have the defenses needed for a jump to the Crix system when the time comes. Good luck on the Key.
Okay, that's that. think that's where I will call it. Let's see, what do we got? Travel to the key is the next mission, so that'll be take mission 2. Yeah, so these next little bits, I'm gonna probably it's gonna be for turn it to a Sidonia mission quest line, so I can drop those. Eventually, I gotta go back to Tau Ceti and find out what's going on there. What remains? Eventually, we'll get there. The Predator, which is I think Akira. Speak with the doctor at Titan, Luther. That is that. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please give a like, comment, subscribe if you wish, and until next time,
guns is gonna have a bad time.
See you in the Starfield.